Maureen Tara Nelson of MTN Matchmaking, and I am with the very beautiful and talented Nicole and Stacie and the very handsome and talented Ryan. And we have Brendan and Melissa in the house too.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, but their contribution might just be Brendan's baby scream, because that's the new thing he does with his friends that he thinks is funny. That if they go to McDonald's, and they go to the same McDonald's all the time in the drive-thru, they talk baby scream to the woman as they're ordering food.
Can we get an example of what baby scream is?
Brendan! Oh my God. Seriously, like I couldn't stop laughing. Seriously. And then the woman is so funny because imagine working at McDonald's and you see these kids coming a few times, and each time they come, all they do is baby scream. So finally last night, the woman said, why can't I ever get the normal clients? So, I mean, I thought it was funny that she actually was making fun of them. You know what I mean? Making fun of them. So,
Right.
okay. So, Lauren. Oh wait, who did we say right? Lori, right, or Lauren is going to be watching. Lori. Okay. Remember Stacie, our fave, one of our faves, Lori. Stace. Stacie's working. I could always tell when Stacie's working because she doesn't listen to me. But I hear her fingers clicking. Okay, and this
I'm
is
back. Okay.
Done. Oh, I had you in opposite order. Okay. Oh, see, I can't. That's so weird, Rye. So that's good. Ryan is writing things for me. Perfect. Because I can't see any of that. Hey, Ken. All right. So why don't we get started on the dating questions? Now, yeah, we'll do it.
So much fun.
We'll do a dating question first. And then I want to ask if anyone saw the interview with Channel 7 Eyewitness News that I just did the other day. Okay. So I wonder how long, this is kind of interesting, I think, how long it will take to figure out that Ryan is my our social media manager. He's also my son, and he knows both of my boys worked for my business since the time they were 12 and 14. And so they know everything about business now, which is great. Ryan is also a professional model, and he negotiated triple the rate. And I'm just so proud. So, but Ryan is also our social media manager. So Ryan is writing all the things that he knows I would say, and it's always 100% right on. Right, Stacie?
100%.
It's like the coolest thing. Ryan even writes the blogs. I will literally say to Ryan, okay, Ryan, we do need a blog today, by the way. But I'll say something like, okay, we need a blog today on boom, 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 and boom. Ryan will do that. So, okay, first question.
All right, this question says, help, I'm developing a crush on my girlfriend's best friend. What should I do?
Whoa, okay. First of all, great question. And I don't blame this guy for not putting his name on this question, because if your girlfriend ever watches Facebook Live, she is going to be pretty mad. And especially if, and I hope the guy's watching, but I'm just hoping that his girlfriend is prettier than her roommate. It's her roommate or her friend?
It just says best friend.
Okay. So I just hope that his girlfriend is better looking. Do you know what I mean? And not the other way around.
Be downgraded.
Yeah. Oh, God, that's
Just
awesome.
relationship for a downgrade.
Oh, my God. Stacie, did you hear that? How funny that is?
I did, but I was having a conversation with someone the other day. Actually, it might have been Nicole. I don't remember who, but that sometimes it's so funny when you hear like a gentleman cheat. It usually is with someone that's not as looking as the person they're currently with.
Yes. Excellent point. Hashtag dating coaching. Just so you fellas know, and you ladies, if anyone cheats on you, I just turned the volume up so everyone could hear you guys. Don't give a F if someone goes and cheats on you. Think of it as good riddance. I could do better than that person anyway, because you will in turn do better if you come to us at MTN Matchmaking, because anytime I hear that a guy cheats on a girl, we take extra special care of that girl. And then the funny thing is, if people cheat on their own out there, like Stacie just said, it just always works out that the person is not as good looking. Now, we had a client once, one of my favorite clients. I used to call him FBI blank. I don't want to say his name just in case. Okay. Gorgeous. Okay. He is gorgeous. I'll never forget the time he told me that his wife cheated on him with the guy who mowed the lawn and wasn't financially stable at all, whereas my FBI guy, as I used to call him, is super handsome, super financially stable, and all of that. So she goes and cheats on FBI blank name for the landscaper guy. Like, you can't make it up. But, I mean, we totally took care of him. So, he's happy. Okay, so anyway, the question, what you have to do is keep yourself away from that friend as much as possible, because there is nothing worse for a lady's self-confidence than if her boyfriend cheats with her friend. Okay, there's probably nothing worse. Or maybe if they cheated on with your sister, say, that could be worse. But
Oh my God!
right? Like that would be worse. But cheating on someone's with their best friend, guy, whatever this guy's name is, don't do it. Okay, that sucks. It's gonna make you look like the asshole that you are, because you will be an asshole. And we will forever make fun of you on this if you do. So you better take my advice and just stay far away from that friend and develop your relationship with this girl, and see, do you want to continue with this girl or not? And if you don't, then get out of the situation. But whatever you do, don't blank up the situation on purpose to break up and then go for the friend, because that is obvious of what you're doing all along. Would you agree, Stacie, or what?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking if you're giving it that much thought, maybe you should be with this girl to begin with. It's like a serious thought.
Yes. Yes. That is true. That is true.
That very well may not be the person, and then definitely don't act on it, because that would just be very.
Don't act. Right.
There's just, I mean, cheating is never good, but then there's like even worse off. You know, cheating, and that would be, to cheat, and not only cheat, but with one of her good friends, if the friend was even willing.
Right.
It just seems like the whole situation is a hot mess, and they're probably just not very compatible, or he just cannot commit.
Right. Now, could you both hear each other when you talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear her. I hear Nicole.
I just want to make sure you guys are hearing each other through the computer, meaning so that people that are listening and watching, that you can in fact hear Nicole, Ryan, and Stacie. Okay? if you hear baby crying in the background, and you would naturally think Maureen had a baby in her 40s forever, it's not that. I did not have a baby. It will be my son who wants to be a comedian. But did you hear him do it before, Ryan?
Yes.
You got to admit, it really is funny, right?
It's concerning.
All right. I don't know why. It just, when he does it and you see him doing it and it's live, it's just crazy funny. Okay. Next question.
All right. My boyfriend is really into PDA, especially around our families. How much is too much?
Okay. You know what? I should let Ryan answer this because Ryan, again, professional model, social media manager for MTN Matchmaking, and I am his mother. Okay. So I do not believe in PDA in front of your parents, okay? Because no parent is going to feel comfortable with that. Now, Stacie, your kids are too young, but it doesn't matter because no matter how old they are, you're still going to have a heart attack, Stacie, because you have two girls.
I mean, I grew up in a very traditional family, so I remember thinking when I was getting married, like, oh my God, I'm going to have to kiss him in front of my dad. And I was
Right.
26 years old and getting married, and even then it was like uncomfortable. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's like maybe a personal thing, but I mean, I would feel comfortable doing it. And I definitely would feel comfortable seeing my kids do it.
So,
I mean, it's one thing to like hold hands and show affection. There's a difference to me between showing affection of like holding someone's hand and being like
kissing in front of a parent is over the top. Now, Ryan, could you please expand on what you were brought up to believe as far as showing PDA in front of a parent?
Show none. Have like 5 feet of like distance between you two.
Save room for the Holy Spirit, pretty much.
Nicole, come on. I'm not that bad. But again, hey, look, I did not tell you two boys that you had to wait until you got married. Otherwise, when I died and went to heaven, I would come down and haunt you. That's what my mother told me. Could you imagine? Can you imagine the Irish guilt that caused?
Well, you say never do anything you wouldn't do in front of me.
Yes, my mother said that to me when I went away to Florida, and I never did. Okay, go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, that's like the same thing.
Right. Okay, well, just so my answer is PDA out in public, sure. You know, I mean, not to the extent that it would make someone feel uncomfortable, though. And only
just keep it classy. Just keep it classy.
Yes. You want to. Yes. Always present yourself in the most professional or best light possible, because you want to make a good impression on every single person that you meet, because you never know who that person is. That person could be your future boss one day. Could you imagine that? So you never know. So, but definitely don't do the PDA in front of a parent, because I would think it would be weird if any parent was into that. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? All right, I'm not even going to make jokes about that because it would be totally inappropriate. And okay, so next question, because we have so much to do today.
My boyfriend and I are both in our 30s and have been dating for over a year now. I feel like we lost our spark. How can we spice things up?
Okay, did they get married yet? I forget what you said.
I mean, good Lord, if you lose the spark at 30 and you're not married without kids, you might want to reconsider, because you got a long way to go if you're only in your 30s.
All right, so Stacie said get rid of them. I'm
not saying necessarily get rid of them. I'm just saying that's kind of early on, only 1 year, and kind of lose the spark. I mean,
well, can I? No, I'm just saying. Oh shoot. Hold on 1 second, crazy. Oh, hi. I have it for you. I'm just doing my Facebook Live with work. Can I call you once I'm finished? Please?
Yeah, of course. You got
Okay,
it.
thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
That's funny. Oh, that is my, did I hang up?
No, we're still
Okay.
on.
Okay. Stacie. Wait, weren't we just talking to you, Stacie?
I was there. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
There
okay.
you were going.
Okay, so, let's see. Oh, because of the pandemic, we are getting questions like this more and more. So that couple, you're in your 30s, and I get that you're concerned, but what I want you to both do is sit down together or go out to dinner together, have a fun, lighthearted, heart-to-heart talk, and ask each other, how has the pandemic personally affected you towards me, if that makes sense? Because you could be with the most perfect girl or the most perfect guy right now, and this damn pandemic is ruining relationships, marriages, friendships. We've even seen clients. Now, during the really crazy pandemic, where in the beginning no one could go out, and we did a daily Facebook Live because we wanted to spread love all over the world, We were doing weekly newsletters. We put all of our clients on a free pandemic hold time, and we were taking on people doing virtual interviews. And if they wanted virtual dates with people, we would teach them how to do virtual dating and making it romantic. So all of our clients, they realize, oh my gosh, wow, this has affected us so much. And everyone was so nice. Everyone was so kind, appreciative. And I have to tell you that, to me, it was one of the good things that came out of the pandemic. Just seeing how our 2,000 clients just really appreciated everything. And we got to see the real personalities of our clients. Now that things are, I know they're saying second wave, and every day it's like, today's the worst day with the test, blah, blah, blah. Then you get other people saying, no, that's because we're testing more, blah, blah, blah. Crazy. But besides all that, now that most of the fear is gone, as far as, oh my God, I don't want to die alone, because that's what people were saying, we have noticed we're seeing the true personalities of our clients. And sadly, once a month, right, Stacie? We have a client that was always the nicest person, and once a month there is someone that, because I know it's because of the pandemic, because they were never like that, but they have turned evil. And I'm not talking about just, unappreciative or not nice. I'm talking about someone that we reached out to after they expired, just because we found a guy that would be perfect for that person. And we don't ask our clients if they want to renew. If someone joins for 6 months and, they run out of time, they always have a great time, so they'll want to renew. But this particular person, because of the dynamics of her situation, she knew it was going to be harder. So I said, I'm going to continue to help this person. And so sent the person someone. Now, just say if she didn't like him, okay? Which she should. Like, I would date him. He's great. I don't know what Stacie feels, but he's a great guy. If you don't like him, just say no.
Yeah. Really a great guy. There should have been no reason to
No reason. This woman is like, I'm going to ruin your reputation. Like, what? What? Again, I never had to reach out to her again ever in my life. So again, that's the pandemic. So to answer that person's question, don't feel that it's that you're really losing spark and something might be wrong with the relationship. Have that heart-to-heart talk, because it just might be extra stress coming out because of the pandemic. And then that's easily fixable. It is. But you have to have the talk, the heart-to-heart. Okay, so here come the millennials. Where are you guys going?
Huh? Walking the dog.
Oh, okay. So right now the two dogs are going to be walked. And my two crazy dogs, when they see the leashes, they go insane. Insane. I'm even doing my insane face. Maybe Brendan might do it in my bedroom, so we won't hear the insaneness of the dogs, but we'll see. So, Brendan doesn't say hi. He's very shy.
Motion detected in the front yard.
Okay, so I think we're up to the next question.
All right. Next question. I am in my 20s and have been dating a new guy for about 3 weeks. He hasn't made a move yet. Should I make the first move or just assume he's not interested?
Ryan, no names, so it's okay.
Oh dear.
There's no names, so okay. So say hi, Bren.
Say it again.
Yeah, what was that kind of noise?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the next question?
The question.
Here comes Melissa! Melissa's in the house! Woo! Look at that cutie, my cutes! Melissa and Nicole are exactly alike. They're both 4'11", cutest buttons, sweetest ever, and both of my boys are 6'3". So, okay. It must be really cold out, but I have the heat up so high. But Brendan is literally dressed as if there is a snowstorm out. Okay. Brendan, Asa said hi. You know how I always say, everyone needs an Asa. Anytime we need any information on anything that we're talking about, Asa will investigate it and have the answer up on our Facebook Live before anyone could even think, okay, where could I get this information from? Asa not only found the information, but has documented it for everybody. So, 3 weeks. So Asa knows I already forgot the question. It's reminding me of the question. I love it. Okay, could you just repeat it one more time? Because Brendan threw me off.
Sure. I am in my 20s and dating a new guy for about 3 weeks. He hasn't made a move on me yet. Should I make the first move?
Oh, God, no! No, what's the matter with you? There's a pandemic, for God's sake! 3 weeks! Okay. Just, you're thinking, Susie Cusey, or whatever your name is, you're thinking pre-pandemic. Now, pre-pandemic could be that, okay, he respects you so much, he wants to do everything right, and he knows you're not going to be a slut, so he doesn't want to ruin it. That's a great thing. During the pandemic, which we are going through now, he doesn't want to catch COVID. You can't be doing the things, and especially millennials. You have to realize this, because out of all the different age groups, it's the millennials that I have noticed will think, oh yeah, I'm sure she's fine. I could make out with her and have sex, blah, blah, blah. No! No! First of all, try to get a COVID test. Everybody saw, or if you want to see my YouTube videos, you will see that I did the COVID test to show everyone how easy it is. Oh, which, by the way, peeps, I have the antibodies. So, can anyone remember in February when we had our Boca grand opening? Then I went to the airport to fly home for Valentine's Day, and I had a big event on Long Island for Valentine's Day. The next week, I got so sick, but we really didn't know what, COVID was yet. So I was in bed for 7 days. The clinic, because it was a Sunday when I went, because I lost my voice, completely lost my voice. And I'm glad Asa agrees with me. So they said, you got pneumonia, you're working too hard again, blah, blah, blah. But I thought, this is just weird. And being in bed 7 days, weird. And I did lose my taste and my smell, if you remember that, Ryan. So we my family, always figured that I did have it. But again, I was always too busy to go to the doctor for the antibody test. So I guess it was last week I had to go for my ankle, my foot. Because remember, I am having foot surgery in December. Anyway, so I got the antibodies. So in that time, in February, where again, I remember the doctor saying, we don't really know much about it. You could drive to New Rochelle and wait in a 3-hour line to get the test, but they wouldn't be doing anything different than, what they were doing for having pneumonia. So it's just a little tidbit of information. So that guy is being cautious. You cannot go and be going out with different people on Match.com every single night and kissing different people. You're spreading COVID. You can't do that. So our clients really are smart, and many of them have either the antibodies or they'll go and they'll get their test, which is super easy, as you'll see in my YouTube. And then again, you're still not going to be dating multiple people and making out with them. You're going to get sick. Don't do it. So the best thing is to be cautious. But I could see her point too. In 3 weeks, if he is, seeing just you and you are just seeing him, and you know each other's pattern of what you're doing every single day, you should know if that person's safe or not. So, maybe you're in a profession that he just feels you might be at a higher risk. So you should talk to him as far as his concerns in COVID. And then he'll naturally bring out how he really feels about either, COVID or going too fast or slow in a relationship. Okay, so next question.
My boyfriend just called me about a fantasy of his that I'm not totally comfortable with. Should I let him down gently or try to be more adventurous?
I almost spit out my soda on my laptop.
That was a racy one.
And yes, I had my 3 drinks again today. Okay, so, hey Stacie, you want to answer the racy one?
Oh, good Lord. I would say always stick to your comfort zone and don't let anyone pressure you into anything you don't feel comfortable doing. So I don't,
Can you hear her?
Yeah.
Okay.
If this is your boyfriend, you need to be honest with him and upfront. What
Right.
you're willing to do or not willing to do.
Now, I would probably guess that the guy wants 2 girls. He wants her to be with another girl because, they always say that is most guys'
Fantasy, yeah.
So Look, that's not even unique if the guy turns around and says that, because so many guys do say it. But most guys don't get it, you know what I mean? And if they have a girlfriend, I guess there was no harm in him asking. I don't know. Maybe there is a little harm in asking because
Yeah, I guess it depends on what the question is. Because if that is the case, then it's like, okay, is this a girl that he really wants to marry? Or
Right.
is he just looking like...
right.
Because that's not something I mean, I don't know. Everyone has their own, but,
Yeah.
it depends how serious they are. If she thinks that this is going to be like a forever person, or it's just someone that she's dating casually,
If
I
she
don't know.
thinks, I agree. If she is thinking this is a forever person, that could be a red flag because you're always going to be wondering in the back of your head, oh shoot, I haven't had that threesome yet, so I'm not making them happy, in the sex department. If it's not a serious thing, then he obviously didn't know that girl well enough because there are girls that do things like that. So it's just a matter of, because the girl asked the question and the girl is clearly, it sounds like she is not comfortable with that at all. Don't worry about pleasing him. Please you. And that's for everybody out there. We see at MTN Matchmaking 2,000 of the finest singles, and they're all givers. So they're all used to making other people happy and doing what it takes to make others happy. But the best part of coming to a program where it's an upscale matchmaking service and everyone has the same goals, same integrity, and all of that stuff, this is that you're not going to be meeting those takers that are in the outside world. So it's nice because for the first time you're going to be thinking about, oh, what should I do to please the other person? And the other person's thinking about the same thing for you. So do not be in a relationship if you meet someone on your own that you are the only person giving, because we hear so many times people come in and they say that, and I have to tell you, it's heartbreaking. Stacie, isn't that like one of the hardest things when people come in and say?
Yeah, I mean, there's never, you feel
How's the COVID in Florida, Stacie? We've all been able to still work from home, even though I'm paying for the offices. Just a little side note.
apparently my county is the worst in the...
Ooh, worse where? Say it again?
Sounds like she cut out for a minute.
I will see if she comes back. Oh my God. My county is the worst. Click. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. My client, my county is the most dangerous. Click. Oh God. Please call us back. Please.
Let us know you're all right.
Oh my God. I'm so worried about her. Okay. Any other questions? Because last night I was till midnight sending out matches, and it will be the same tonight. Okay, are you okay? We're all worried about you. Did someone kidnap you?
No.
Okay, are you in the most dangerous state that someone could have kidnapped you? Is that what you were about to say?
No, what I was saying is, you asked me how COVID was going, and I said apparently I've heard that my county is the worst in the state for COVID cases.
Okay, no more friends over, kids. That's it. All you're going to be doing is working with us, FaceTiming. That's it. You're on MTN Matchmaking now. Part of it. Okay. So it's scary, but again, we will all get through this and we will be stronger, and we are here to spread love and to help our clients find love. And we're not, all the other programs. Oh, I just noticed something. If anyone is single and you are thinking, I would like to try something better than an internet site, please be careful because, again, I was sending out matches till midnight last night. And I just happened to notice on social media that there are social media companies that hire salespeople and that these people are not matchmakers. A month ago they were whatever, but they were matchmakers. I've been doing this 19 years. Stacie has been working for me like 7 years, I think. So, you just really have to be careful because something might sound, better. If anybody ever says, I guarantee I can send you out on a match with someone, that is a red flag because a real matchmaker will tell you the one thing we have no control over is if a woman is going to take our advice and say yes to the man, and vice versa, if the man's going to take our advice and say yes to the woman. Clearly, if you have dating coaching with Stacie, she's a certified dating coach, she can intervene and she can promote the person to the other, and hopefully they do take Stacie's advice. So there's things that we can do to help with that, but there are some people that, for whatever reason, nope, she looks like my sister, and nothing Stacie says is going to change that person's mind. That is the reason why a matchmaking service cannot guarantee dates. If someone guarantees you dates, if you're not compatible with someone, but they need someone, say 40, you're going to get a friend of theirs who's 40. So not only is the person not real, not only are they not in the program, they're not compatible to you at all. So just, if something sounds too good to be true, if you hear the word guarantee, okay, you're meeting their friends, or this has nothing to do with compatibility or, what have you. Here, slow and steady wins the race. But again, people know, just be positive, patient, open-minded, and it works. We have so many people on hold. We have someone watching, won't say her name. We love her to death. And she's on hold. And I was so happy to see her on our Facebook Live. Okay, so before we end, Asa, thank you. You reminded me about the WABC interview that we always do something special for October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so Channel 7 asked through my PR team if they could interview me. So that was a lot of fun. And what was that on, Ryan, 2 days ago?
I think so.
Okay. So we're actually going to have to get going, everyone, because Ryan, you got to finish up with our website peeps.
Yeah.
Because you have to get the Channel 7. You'll see it now on our website once we hang up and Ryan gets onto it. Nicole is doing a million things. Stacie is doing a million things. And I am always doing a million things. So we all are. We are all always doing what we love. Because when you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. So I'm assuming no one here watching has any questions. Otherwise, I would have seen them. Actually, no, I probably wouldn't have seen them, but Ryan would have told me. But thank you all for watching. Have a great Friday. And we will see you. Oh, next week we'll have my radio show again on KJoy, Dating Long Island. I'm doing it every other Friday. Just could you imagine saying I'm too busy to have a radio show on KJoy? Isn't it, like, if you think about it, crazy to say that, but that's how busy we are. We have the best clients, and if you want more information, call 1-888-31-MATCH. I bet Asa is going to put our phone number right on the website. Or 516-444-2861. So, or check out our website. Ryan is working with the website people today to make it great. So it's mtnmatchmaking.com. So we work, Stacie and I, doing interviews all weekend. So if anybody wants a weekend appointment, Saturday or Sunday, give us a call and we'll put you in on any of our open time slots. Okay? So everybody say goodbye. Happy Friday.
Bye.
I was wondering why it wasn't in unison. Yeah. One of the words I can't say.